Hey y'all, happy Friday. I don't know how I could forget that, y'all. I've been waiting on this day all week. This is not a car diary, but I'm trying to like figure out like a few different ways how I want what are you doing? How I want my channel to go. So remember, for those of you who have been subscribed for a really long time, years and years and years, like at least over 4 years, y'all know I used to pop on and make a video like it was nothing, and so I'm trying to get back to that. So this is one of those videos where I'm just literally about to come on, talk with y'all, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? You guys know I'm here in Indy, which is also where Gabebabetv is located as well. And I ran into Gabe, it was years ago. I think I was pregnant and I was looking a hot mess when I met her. So, I mean a mess, y'all. It was like winter time. I don't even know if my hair was done, which was very odd for me. But anywho, so I hadn't actually seen them throughout the city, put it like that. And we actually ran into them this week at church. The church that I told you guys we were invited to. We've been going there ever since Easter. And have not stopped going. We have officially joined the church and everything. But as like when we went the first day, I'm like, this the church they go to. Like, this is crazy. That we ended up at the same church. I don't know if they go to that location or not. So we went to worship night at our church, which was amazing. I cannot wait to join the praise team. For those of you guys who don't know, all growing up, I sang. Like, that was what I wanted to be when I grow up. I wanted to be a singer. I didn't need to be famous with singing, but I just wanted to sing. Like, that is what literally makes me happy. Just to be singing and harmonizing and to sing praise and worship is one of the things that I absolutely love, and that helps me through so much, is singing. So joining this church, I have decided to join their praise team as well. I'm like, why is that sitting like that? I have decided to join their praise team. So I went to their worship night Wednesday, and when we were in there, as we were leaving, actually, we were standing. I was actually waiting to talk to one of the team leaders of the worship team, and out comes Gabe Babe. I was like, oh, okay, well, Gabe and Chad. I don't really like calling him Babe. He ain't my babe, so therefore I ain't gonna call him Babe. Gabe and Chad. They came walking out, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I introduced myself. Let me tell you guys, I'm all about, for those of you who probably know me, you probably should sense this by now. I am big on small things. It's the small things that will really get me. So I know like YouTube isn't like a huge celebrity thing, but if you get lost in this world of YouTube, you will feel a sense of celebrity, I would say. Well, I felt, like they were absolutely down to earth, very relaxed people. I just, I didn't say anything. I didn't record it. I didn't want to record. I didn't want to take pictures. When we at church, like, ain't nobody got time for that. And it just wasn't the time or place to do nothing like that. I'd rather just speak and keep it moving, you know what I mean? And which was what happened. We chatted for a minute. Because January, y'all know this little girl Trip, right? So she always wants to listen to their intro song. So usually if we're in the car, she has a playlist of songs that she absolutely likes to walk around, sing. That their intro being one of them. But I'm also like, I love that the harmonizing part that's on their intro, ooh, that part, I try to harmonize with her on that part, and she does really, really good. So I'm like, hopefully she will take after me with the singing. That'll be so cool to be able to sing with her as she get older. So we sing that one part a lot because I want to try to teach her voice already. So I'm trying to like get her voice ready, you know. And she does really good with it, like for real, she does good. But sometimes it ain't, she don't quite hit the mark, but anywho. So yeah, we met them, and one thing I thought was absolutely completely, I don't know the word right at this moment, but that I want to find out, but I'll explain to you. So I'm talking to Gabe. Gabe is like on my right across from me. Chad is across from me on my left. And Siege is in the middle. So I think January and Siege were kind of interacting. And I was just talking to Gabe. So it was like a cross conversation like this happening. Because Devon and Chad was speaking a little bit. And then me and Gabe was talking. And so eventually, Chad introduces himself to Devon. Devon introduces himself. And then Gabe, literally they shook hands and introduced themselves by, she said her full name. She didn't say just Gabe. She actually said, I'm Gabrielle. I think that was actually a very, goodness, I can't think of the word at this point. That shows the human side of things, and not like they're not human, but you know, you kind of see people in a different light when, you know, they're well known or they take on a different level, you know, that most people on YouTube don't have. So I appreciate the level of humility that was there, with just through a simple introduction. I pay attention to a lot of the small things, and that to me, that caught me, you know, really big. Really big. So kudos to you guys. Next thing is, we watched the vlogs when Gabe went to North Carolina over the weekend. I think it was this past weekend. And so I'm looking at the one, that black dress was super duper cute from Target, I think you said. And I was like, dang, that dress is really loose. And so I'm like, whatever. Like sometimes, like I was like, that style. One, her hair, I absolutely love them dreads on her. Like, you're making me want to try them for real. In which I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna look. And I'm getting ready to do my hair this weekend, and I'm like, do I want to try it? And I'm like, no. I keep going back and forth. I don't think it's gonna look right on me, but I absolutely, like, I feel like this is the best hairstyle all time. That looks fresh on you for real. But anyways, I keep watching, and I'm like, okay. Then I noticed the white brunch, that dress was loose and flowy too, and she kept pulling at the front in the video, and I'm like, well, maybe her undergarments. I'm out, you know, keep trying to convince myself, no, I don't know, maybe I'm not right. And so you can't like tell somebody, oh, you look pregnant. Like, that ain't cool. I'd be mad if somebody told me, just walked up to me, girl, you look pregnant, and you ain't pregnant. That is not a cool look at all, because that'll make you want to get all your teeth missing. But anyways, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm the type, I watch but don't comment. I rarely comment. I've interacted with her a little bit lately on Snapchat. And I've commented here and there, but for the most part, I'm not a huge commenter. That's just, I don't know. That's just me. I need to get better about it. And I know I've been saying it a long time, but I really do need to get better about it. And so I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But then, like, when we've been watching the videos this week, I've been like, dang, her skin looks really good. She like looked really bright or something. Like, maybe she did like some kind of facial treatment. Maybe she gonna have a video coming out on the other channel where she's like done something new. And I was about to go home. I'm about to go pick up my baby a gift. I would like to go get both of them a gift, but I have no idea what to get Mister. But I'm getting ready to go to Dollar Tree and get baby girl something. just something. I feel like she's been really good lately, so I'm getting ready to go pick her up something. And so anyways, I kept looking at her and I'm like, she looks different to me. And so we meet them Wednesday, and I still see, when in person, I'm like, one, she looks even better in person. Two, she looks different to me. Like, what the heck? Now, mind you, when I'm talking to people, I literally look you in the eye. Like, that's what I do. So I can't tell you what kind of jeans she had on, what kind of shoes she had on. I didn't see none of that. I barely even looked at Siege, other than to say, January, do you remember who this is? You know who this is or whatever. And that's as much as I did. I looked at Chad. I asked him, was he feeling better? I don't remember much about what, visually, I don't remember anything other than he had on a hat. That's all I remember. So looking at her, I didn't look at her, you know, most people, you look at people's outfits, at least I do. Usually when I'm looking at people, I'm like, oh, what they got on? Like, that's just how I look at people. Like, that outfit cute. Ooh, I got some in my closet like that. Let me try. Usually that's what I'm doing. But anyways, so I couldn't tell you what the rest of her outfit looked like, because I literally, if I'm talking to someone and I meet them for the first time, I'm looking them in their eyes when I talk to them. I am a huge believer in eye contact, and they actually had that the entire time. Working in the office and field or area that I'm in, I've learned a few little bit different things about your like interactions with folks, and like what some of the things mean when people are interacting with you in person. And so I'm always making sure I give good eye contact. And they actually had very, very good eye contact. What I got from them was pure, genuine people who was interested in their viewers. It was really nice to meet them in person, and just have a little conversation with them in person. So when we leave, January gets in the car and she's like, I'm at Gabe, Chad, and Siege. Like, she just kept saying it. And then she started singing the song. She sang the song the whole way home. I had to play it for her. That girl, she really, really likes them. And then for her to find out, like, they live here too, like, she's like, oh my goodness. So we watched them the next day, and she's like, I saw them yesterday. Which was so cute. I should go in Toys R Us. What did she tell me she wanted in Toys R Us? She told me she wanted something from Toys R Us, y'all. Why I can't remember what it is. Because I would just go to Toys R Us and get her something. And then today, they post a video expecting a new baby. And I am like, I'm sitting at my desk at work, y'all, like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, so I did kind of know what was happening. Oh, they talking about eyebrow threading. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I don't do that, but whatever. I'm like, that is so cool. I'm so happy for them. I know that, you know, they've shared on their channel, you know, how they've had a miscarriage, and, you know, how they've been trying and whatnot. And I don't personally know what that experience is like to have a miscarriage. But, you know, I can only imagine, like, that has to be heart-wrenching. You know, and that takes a lot for you to bounce back from that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know what I would do if we did not end up having January. Like, to be real with y'all, like, that was the most life-changing experience I've ever had in my life. Having a husband, getting married, that transition, to me, that was a super easy transition for me. So I'm super excited for them. Congratulations to both of you guys. You absolutely, that's a blessing that only God can give you. So I'm super excited for your blessings and the new things to come with you guys and all of your success. And I just wanted to say that my family, we aspire to be, you know, something like you guys, not to be y'all, because everybody different. But I, you know, look up to you guys in this YouTube world, family, whatever you want to call it. I do look up to them. They're one of the families that we are like, okay, I like how they did this. They stand for something that's very important, because it's, like they say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything or anything. Like, I need somebody to stand for something nowadays, because people jump on all kinds of bandwagons these days, and I ain't for it. I never have been, and I never will be. So you guys, I just wanted to say I'm super excited for them. Another thing is, I ain't gonna put in this video, but I'm gonna predict I know what she's having already. I have literally been 100% accurate since I've been pregnant and had January. Since I've gave birth to January, I always know what somebody is having. If they're having multiples, I've known that so far too. And what the sex of the baby is. I think I know, but I kind of want to keep watching her for a little bit longer and see if I'm right. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I feel like I know what it is. I'm gonna see if my streak is right. I've said it, but I just cut it out. So if you guys see the clip of what I said in another video, y'all will know why. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Congratulations again, and I hope y'all like this little talking situation thing that I'm gonna try to do, because it's easier for me to just talk to y'all and for y'all to know me better, right? Okay. And I'm forever changing. Like, I swear to you guys, I've always felt like I am forever changing, and I feel like I'm in that space yet again. Like, sometimes it's like it stopped, but then it starts over, or I'm in another phase of changing again. And I'm super excited about where I'm going in this one. And God has been extremely good to me. And the joy and peace that I am having lately, you guys, has been amazing. When I tell y'all, like that video with they broke in my car, y'all, that has not fazed me not one bit. I'm just like, Lord, please let them hear the words and the music. Let them listen to it. Let it just, come into their life, feel their heart and their spirit. Let them come to you and find you. That's the only thing I keep worrying about. I ain't even worried about vengeance is mine, none of that. Lord, just change their heart. That's enough vengeance for me. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, I thank you so much for watching. This video is way longer than I expected it to be, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.